Salutations and welcome back to Hobbiton, my survival world in the Attack of the B-Team mod pack. I'm wearing my standard skin today because, what am I doing there? I changed it to that for the second episode of Dapper's Devices, and I changed it back this morning, or not this morning, but about five minutes ago, but it hasn't changed back. So I'm just gonna get started, and I found some more iron here. So today, I think what I should probably do is get working on what I'll need on the moon in order to survive. I need to set up an oxygen system. I need to set up a few other things, so I'm going to need some saplings. Probably. I could do the wheat. I'm not sure if the leaves decay though, so I'm going to want to test that out. I'll bring a bunch of seeds and saplings just in case. And of course bone meal. Going to need tons of that. But I also need things to build a base with. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today, is filling the ship with supplies. There's going to be zombies spawning in there at some point, I know, but I'm going to ignore that for now. So I will go back to base and figure out what all I need to gather together to make it on the moon, to make it work, and I will get back to you when I'm ready to start making some machines that I'll need. So I think what I'm going to do for power is, let me just lean a little closer here. What I'm going to do for power is I'm probably just going to make like 10 of these energy cells and bring those with me. So that should be plenty of energy for a while. I'm going to need a lot more oxygen pipes, I think, so I'm probably going to make a couple stacks of those just to be sure I have enough, because it's always good to have a lot more materials than a lot less materials than you need. So, gonna need that. I think I'll make a backpack, another one of these junk bags or whatever, and just fill it completely with cobblestone. And okay, I thought I was missing one of them for a second. So that will... I'm sorry, I'm a little dizzy right now. Basically, that will be our building materials for what we're going to live in on the moon. Actually, I haven't decided whether I want to build... or whether I want to go to the moon first or go to build a space station first. The space station is pretty cool, but it's not all that interesting to do much with because it's just out there in space. I want to explore, so I think I'll probably go to the moon first. That's probably the best idea. So, sorry about that. We will need... I'm just going to grab this one and this one. So there's that, and there's that, and there we go. I'm also going to need an oxygen bubble distributor and an oxygen sealer, possibly, so I think I will figure out how to make those and get back to you when I'm ready to do that. Okay, so the oxygen bubble distributor will require these materials, and the other thing I need, the oxygen sealer, will require these materials. This is, sorry about that. The bubble distributor basically, as stated, distributes a bubble of oxygen around a certain area, and I think the bubble gets bigger depending on how much oxygen is going into it. The oxygen sealer seals a room with oxygen if it's small enough. If you need, or if it's a bigger area, you're going to need a lot of these. So I might want to make a few of these just to be safe. Let's see, what else was I going to mention? One of these, this thing right here, the oxygen storage module. Definitely going to want a few of those. So I think I will... Dang, that's going to be expensive. So I think I might actually need more iron. So I'm going to start getting together what I'll need to make some of those, and I will get back to you when I have that. I should just take the time to go through and light up this entire island, so I stop having to come up here and kill spiders every time I hear them. Oh well, I'll do that some other time. Okay, so I'm going to need to smelt up all of this. That's not the right machine. 120 iron into steel. And that's just for these things, because I want to make 4 of them, just to be sure. So I think I may have to get more steel, or more iron, before I can build all my machines. Dang, this takes a lot of iron. Yeah. Anyway, Pardon me, sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going at this, so, yeah. So while that's smelting into steel real quick, I think I will probably... Ooh, that's not good. Let me just break that. But I think I'll probably use saplings, even if they do deteriorate the leaves, because, I've got plenty. I've got that many oak saplings. I've got, I think, I know I've got tons of oak saplings in my inventory system already. This thing's full, otherwise they wouldn't be dumping into the extra chest here. But yeah, I think I've got plenty of saplings, so I'm just gonna use saplings and hope the leaves don't deteriorate. If they do, no big deal. I'll just have to deal with that. Anyhow, I will see you again when I have all the stuff made or ready to make the oxygen storage thingy. This thing right here. So I will see you when I have that all ready. Well, I just broke my oxygen compressor with this wrench because I'm an idiot, and I thought maybe it would just drop the oxygen compressor, like with, you know, with all the stuff that it might have had in it, if it didn't have anything in it, but, you know, just in case. So I'm gonna need to make another one of those. That's gonna take a while. I'm just gonna wait on that for now. So, let's see how my steel's doing. Okay. That's done cooking up. I really need to get a better generator system than this, because this is noisy and laggy, and it's just irritating. I mean, it generates tons of free apples, so that's nice. It generates a lot of free saplings, so that's good, but it's annoying. So I'm gonna try and figure out another generator thing and work on that eventually. So I'm gonna wait for this to finish doing the thing, and then I'm going to get back to you when that's finished. While my steel smelts up, I'm just going to load my... this bag is completely full of... Actually, let me jump out of here real quick so I can show you. This little pouch is completely full of cobblestone, so that's going to be our building blocks while we're... Oops. While we're in space. So there we go. And there we go. Back to base to check on the steel. Okay, so I think I should have enough materials, so I'm just going to craft this up and then check how I'm doing on the time. So I'm going to need these right here. Then I'll put that there for a second. These right there, again, and one more. And that should give us enough tin canisters, yep. Gonna need that there, these here, and a bunch of these here. Nope, wait. There we go. And that'll give us all the oxygen tanks we need, so then we'll take these, split them in half. And put these here one at a time. We got one. 2. Almost, guys. Almost got our oxygen thingies. 3. And 4. There we go. Woo! So now we have all our oxygen storage modules. That should be enough to keep us have enough oxygen stored away to keep us doing pretty good. Pretty good. What else do I need? Now I keep getting this cocoa butter. I'm not sure why, but it's like every time I use a recipe that involves dye, I get cocoa butter out of it. So I've just been eating it. It doesn't restore much hunger, but it's a nice little addition. So one other thing I wanted to think, that's right, for these things, I was going to put a few here and maybe see if I can store up some oxygen in them, but I'm not sure how to break them and keep the... Does this thing need power? No? Okay, that's nice to know. But I'm not sure how to break them and keep the oxygen inside them, or if that's even possible. So, if any of you knows how to break Galacticraft blocks and keep the oxygen inside them, then... or keep whatever is in them, oxygen, fuel, any of that, inside of them without breaking it and just losing that all, then let me know, please, because that could be very useful knowledge. I know of the main people doing the server, there's only a few of them that are still playing it, unfortunately, but I know one of them, I think either Schism or Pungent, so I always get them mixed up. One of them knows how, because they complained when their brother, I don't know. Somebody broke one and somebody complained about it. Something happened like that. But basically, I need to know how to break these things and keep fuel and or oxygen in them. And Silk Touch, I checked, is not working. I can't just right-click and with this, which is what I can usually do, so that doesn't work. Anyhow, yeah. So I'm going to check what else I need to do and check on the time, and I will get back to you when I figure out what I need to do next. Okay, so I've been recording for a little over 10 minutes. I decided to just set this up, let it get some oxygen in, and then maybe break it with a few tools and hope one of them gives it back to me with the oxygen in it. Just to see if it works. So I'm going to do that over time. I'm definitely going to need more iron. I don't know if I even have enough to continue doing much else this episode. Also, besides that, I've had like the past few episodes were basically just me crafting stuff, so I think that's probably getting a little stale. Just kind of wandering around. So I guess I will figure out what I need to do next. I've got the rocket made. I've basically just got to get supplies now. I know I need a lot of dirt. I almost forgot to get the dirt. So I guess I could go do that, because that would just makes for such interesting things to watch, as me just walking around digging up some dirt. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna take a minute, see if there's really anything else I can do this episode, that it won't take forever, and then I will get back to you when I have a plan. Okay, I guess one thing I can do this episode before I go is probably build a flag. So, or not build a flag, craft a flag, because we're going to place our face on the moon, of course. So many colors to choose from. Okay, looks like all of them need this first anyway. Not that one. This one. So we're going to need canvas, that's going to take some string and sticks, and we're going to need steel poles, which of course takes compressed steel. So, and of course I need to make enough of these that I have one left over that I'm not using. So, actually, what are these used for? Because maybe they'll be useful for something else. They're used in... Alright, you know what, why don't we just create a couple of flags then, so we're not wasting steel. So I'm going to need 8 iron to make that into steel. And while that's cooking up and then compressing, I will get the other stuff. So it looked like we need 10 string total for... No, because that's... let me take a look at that again. The canvas... Okay, so 5 of those makes 1 canvas, and we're going to need 4 canvas per flag, so we're going to need a total of 8 canvas times 5 string is 40 divided by 8 for the... or no, divided by 4 for the wool. So we'll take 10 wool. Do I have enough wool left? No, I don't. Okay, we're gonna need to go shave our robot pal. So, that's a food satchel. That's not gonna have our stuff in it. There's the tool pouch. Okay. So, while that is cooking up, I guess we'll go shear Rob. What is he now? 5? Rob version 5. We're gonna go shear him a little, get some wool. Nope, over here. Well, while we're here, we might as well drop off some experience. Up here. Hello, Rob. You're just all alone here in this room, all alone, for days on end. He won't even look at me. He's just so disappointed with the fact that I... Oh, okay. Hi. Okay, that's probably good. A little bit more. Alright. See you later, Rob. Okay, back down here. This way. Blink. Blink. This whole ender pearl thing is so much fun. I never actually got the chance to do that in creative. Or not in creative, in vanilla. Because I don't really have a way to get ender pearls in that very easily. So what did I need? Oh yes, 10 wool. So I can put the rest of these back for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, boop, boop. And over here, check on our iron, spin around, grab that, pop it into this, Pop the wool into here. Shift into a bat so I can squeeze around here and get to the chest. Okay, not short enough for that quite, but... And... Oh, I made 4. Okay, well... There we go. How much of that did I need? For this? I need 3. Okay, well... I made more than I need. I guess I'll use that later. So we'll take this. Gonna need some sticks. Gonna need 16 sticks. 16. And there's that. Got our canvas. See, if we were using a parachute, we'd need one of those for that too. But we're not. Dang it. I don't have enough steel, actually. Okay. Dang it. Okay, why don't I just do the other steel real quick off camera, because that's probably pretty boring to watch, so I'm gonna do that off camera. How much more do I need? Oh, well, I'll figure that out. Ooh, yeah, I really need to come up with a better generator system, because this is happening too often now with the leaves just popping out of the glass. So... yeah, it's gonna take a little while. Ooh, I should grab that spare... Yeah, I know I said I was gonna do this off screen, but then I decided not to. So, yeah, grab one of these, move this thing over, pop the energy out the top, just in case. You know, I want to make sure the furnace doesn't run out of energy before I'm done smelting up my steel. There we go. And then we can pop that in here. And that shouldn't take too long. There we go. And dart over here. And there we go. So we've got... okay, we're gonna have enough for 1 flag. That'll be good enough for now. We just have another extra pole that we're not doing anything with. So, got our flag, and let me just see what this looks like. Shift into person mode, third person perspective, sorry. So we've got our flag. I'm not going to plant it because I don't think there's any way to break it, and that's pretty glitchy looking. I think it's trying to do the Steve face and my own face at the same time. That's not good. Or no, is it trying to do from like a side perspective and a front perspective? That's... okay, something weird's going on there. But that doesn't matter. So we'll just pop that in our inventory for now. It's going to take up area in there. Ooh, that's nice. Why don't I plop another one of these down before I get going? If I can remember where I put them. Here they are. Just in case there is a way to break them. If not, then there's probably a way to make it so they... you know, so I can bring the oxygen with me. But that's probably about all we've got time for today, and all I've got the resources to do today, so thank you for watching. If you... why is the 5th person so far away right now? But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, but until next time, farewell.